Hi, it's Lee from ColouringQueen.net, and today I've got Fairies 2, which is the second colouring book by Karron. Now, Christine first released Fairies in both grayscale and line art, and now this is the second colouring book just based on fairies. So we have 20 fairies in the book, and as always, Christine has included some bonus images, and there are 4 of those. You can buy this book in either grayscale, which is what this one is, or in line art, where you do your own shadows. Now, at the bottom of each image, we've got the name of the image, which is great for social media if you want to tag it. Now, Christine was kind enough to send me the PDF of this, so I took it down to Officeworks and got it printed out and coil bound. And Christine always adds a couple of male fairies. And because we don't often see males or male fairies in colouring books, it always adds a little bit more interest, I think. If you noticed in this one, she's actually made a lot of the wings translucent so that they have that white look that you can see that's quite popular at the moment on Instagram with various fairy pictures. So this will also be available in a physical copy on Amazon, probably in the next couple of days. And see how we've got that bokeh background already in there, so you don't have to draw it in. And look at all that detail in her hair. Isn't it gorgeous? Beautiful little birds. And she really uses the whole of the page very well. And see again how this one is almost translucent to give that real flowing effect. And same with the wings, so that you get that really translucent effect. And you can go over that line in white gel pen if you wanted it to look really translucent. And now we've got another gorgeous man. Christine does hair very well, and here's one exactly like I was talking about, where she's got this ethereal glow because of that white line art there. It's really interesting. This is the Forest Spirits fairy. And here's our cherry fairy. Isn't she gorgeous? Now I've started to colour one of these pictures, and I'll show you in a minute where I'm up to. Doesn't she do hair really well? They're fantastic. The other thing about Christine is that she actually does hands really well. I think you've heard me speak about hands before, and artists, and some of the hands maybe could have had mittens on, but Christine does hands very well, very elegant. So this one's gorgeous. That's the Clover Fairy. And see how they've all got different hairstyles and different profiles, different flowers, so it's not all same, like so many fairy books are. And here again we've got that sort of white background where you could do something really special with this girl. And here's a hunky man. Now Christine asked her fans for their ideas of the cover art, which is always nice, and so she chose the cover art for this book and the line art book, and the physical versions based on what people replied. So if you want to have a say in what the cover art is going to be, then obviously you should follow her on Facebook. And isn't this gorgeous? We've got like little white snowdrops and snowflakes, and because it's all outlined in white, it's going to look absolutely gorgeous when it's coloured. Now this is a picture that I've actually started working on. So I've only done one layer so far, and I have a lot of work to do on her face and on the kitty cat, but we'll get there. I only started it yesterday and got a bit distracted. Didn't have time to finish it. These are the bonus images. Isn't this gorgeous? Just like a little pin-up girl. Personally, I didn't know that Christine did pin-up type images, but then of course I didn't know that she did beautiful Benny Blue bunny books until I seen her first fairies book. And look at this beautiful little angel baby. And at the back we've got Christine's previous books. So if you want the line art version of this one, you choose the cover that has got the redhead fairy on it. This is her first colouring books from the first Fairies series, sorry. This is Benny Blue, the most beautiful rabbit colouring book this year, in my opinion. And these are her first 2 books. So you can get this in either grayscale. So you can get Fairies 2 in either grayscale or line art. And you can also get it as a digital copy, which is what this is, or wait until it comes on Amazon in a couple of days and get it as a physical book. And that's just some thumbnails. Now, I get these printed down at my local copy store because I can get the colour printing, printed on whatever paper I fancy, and I get the coil binding. I also get plastic both sides, so I won't show you that because it puts up a bit of glare on the camera, but mainly because I don't want it getting torn in the cupboard. But there we have it, the second Fairies colouring book by the very talented Karron. Until next time, happy colouring.